Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of Java with the Gyms. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now you have a friend in the real estate business. I'm here with my good friend, Mike Bauer. Now you have a friend in the movie business. Mike, you're a very popular grip in Hollywood. You're working hard. You had a little break when they had the strike. You didn't cross the picket line. And if anybody hasn't seen the last few episodes, watch it because you're going to get, if you don't know a lot about what's going on in the movie industry, you're going to learn about it from Mike. So, Mike, next 5 years, what do we think is going to happen?
Next 5 years in the film and entertainment industry, probably going to be a lot of radical changes in, advancements in technology. AI will be a presence. We'll see how that makes itself known, but no TV show or movie theater, or movie is ever going to be produced completely by a computer. But with the technological advances, the truth is anybody can shoot a film or a TV show wherever they choose now. You can do it on an iPhone. You can even edit it on your iPhone. It's those sort of advances I think that it'll move away from the major studios and into these private filming locations that are all over. It's not uncommon for us to film in a warehouse at all. As long as you can control the sound and the light, you can do it. And with technology, it's making it more and more easy for anybody.
Right. And so are you seeing yourself doing a lot of little independent films, or is it mostly the studio work that you're doing now?
I do primarily studio work in the major studios, but I see it getting done more and more non-union work, which is not a bad thing, is because that's the indie stuff is becoming more and more common because, again, it's accessible. Anybody can do it. For that matter, I've watched my nephew like film something on his iPhone and then cut it right there and then put it on his computer or social media or whatever. I mean, it's really getting that easy for anybody who has that sort of knowledge. Not me. I don't have that sort of knowledge.
Well, yeah, I mean, any idiot could create like a little podcast using Zoom, talking to somebody in LA from Northern California, and edit it.
I couldn't.
Well, I had to teach myself, and I finally learned. So, but yeah, it didn't take much, and so you're right. The technology is very accessible, but it comes down to content, and like when you're doing these productions, if the script is no good, it could look like $1 million, but who cares if the story is poor, and if the acting is poor, then it's not going to be any good. And then now if the story is good and the acting is good, but there's not somebody like you on set to make everybody look good, then why watch it either? So you're extremely valuable. And if somebody wants to reach you to get what is it that you would not do on a movie?
Wow, I pay for it. That's the only thing I wouldn't do is pay for it. I've been, I've seen I'm familiar with all the departments and how they work. So it's every group works together. I would be willing to do any part of it, to be honest with you. But these things cost money. There's no doubt. That's what producers do. They generate the money to get these things and make them happen.
So if somebody had $1 million and they said, "Hey, Mike, will you come on board and help us spend this $1 million?" Is that something you'd be willing to do?
For sure. I'd love to.
Cool. Awesome. Will you come back tomorrow for another episode?
Yep, I'd be happy to.
Okay, we're going to see you guys again tomorrow for another exciting episode of Java with the Gyms.